Right now, you are moving insanely fast. At the equator, Earth is spinning you around at about 1,040 miles per hour, and you feel absolutely nothing. Why? Because you, the air, the oceans, your house, your chair, and your questionable posture are all moving together. But what if tomorrow, in one impossible instant, Earth just stops spinning? First problem, the ground stops. You do not. Everything on the surface would keep moving east because of inertia. That is the same reason your body flies forward when a car slams the brakes. Except now the car is the entire planet. Near the equator, people, cars, trees, buildings, and loose rock would smash across the surface at ridiculous speed, not launched neatly into space, more like dragged, crushed, and shredded across a world-sized cheese grater. Beautiful morning, terrible physics. And then the atmosphere joins the disaster. The air was spinning with Earth too, so if the solid ground stopped, the atmosphere would keep rushing east at hundreds or thousands of miles per hour, depending on latitude. That means global winds far beyond any hurricane. Windows do not break, cities do. The air would pick up dust, water, debris, and chunks of the surface. For a few horrifying moments, the sky becomes sandpaper. Then come the oceans. Earth's rotation helps create a bulge around the equator. The planet is slightly wider there, and ocean water is piled around that middle belt. When rotation stops, that extra outward effect disappears. Gravity starts pulling water away from the equator and toward the poles. This is not one normal tsunami. It is the oceans redrawing the map. Equatorial coastlines could lose water and expose huge new seabeds. Higher latitudes could drown under rising seas. Congratulations, maps are now mostly decorative. After the first chaos, Earth would settle into a much stranger shape. In simple models, two massive oceans form around the poles. Around the equator, a giant belt of land appears where ocean used to be. The familiar world map is gone. No normal coastlines, no normal sea levels, no normal shipping routes. The safest place might not be a country anymore. It might be a strip of newly exposed land around Earth's waist. But even if someone survived the instant stop, the slow disaster begins next. Earth would still orbit the sun, but it would no longer spin once every 24 hours. So one day from sunrise to sunrise would last about a year. One side of the planet gets months of constant sunlight. The other side gets months of darkness. No normal mornings, no normal nights, just a rotating horror menu of roasted and frozen. The sun-facing side would heat up brutally, water would evaporate, land would bake. The dark side would freeze for months, possibly cold enough in some regions for parts of the atmosphere to condense. The only possible refuge might be the Terminator Zone, the twilight band between day and night. There the sun stays near the horizon. Not paradise, more like the least horrible hallway between fire and ice. Storms would likely rage along the temperature boundary, but if liquid water exists anywhere, this is where you would look. Thankfully, this is not happening tomorrow. No known natural force could make Earth stop spinning instantly without causing an even bigger catastrophe. In real life, Earth's rotation is slowing very, very slightly because of tidal effects from the moon and sun. We are talking milliseconds per century. So the planet is not about to hit the brakes. And after seeing what happens when it does, that is probably the best news you will hear today.